Welcome into another exclusive trade alert exclusive to the FFA. This is another banger. This is coming from our email list. I just dropped a video in our email list walking you through what this is, Ethereum, right here in this ascending triangle. But I didn't have time to get to my price target. I didn't have time to get to how to trade this bad boy. So I'm giving even more value inside the FFA. If you're new to the FFA, man, this is the dream place. If you're really wanting to use crypto to gain financial freedom, there's nobody else on planet Earth that has done it like us, which combine financial freedom and crypto in a step-by-step fashion to really change your life. Just take a look around. You're going to love it here. There's mini courses that'll take you into much more wealth and financial freedom in your life. There's also the form alerts, which is the most important charts happening in real time, where you can discuss it and look at it with your fellow members. We have live videos from me, which you can go view all of them. We have tons of trade alerts. You can go view all of them. There's just so much value here. There's nothing like it. It's just pure cold hard value that changes lives in the form of financial freedom. If you're not interested in financial freedom, get the hell out. You're not going to like it here at all. This is all about using crypto to gain financial freedom and exactly the steps on how to get there. So let's jump into this trade alert. This is Ethereum. We've established this is an ascending triangle. We've established that a couple of years ago, and again, we're on the 2-week chart. A couple of years ago, these 2-week candles started running into some problems, building market structure. We understand that that structure is the one that held us up through the whole bull market. We understand that structure is the one holding us down right now. Now, we understand that we had a low here, a higher low here, another higher low here, and another higher low here. We understand that the high majority of these break to the upside. We understand a high majority of these break before the very end of the pattern. So once we understand all of that, how do we trade this, right? What you never want to do is make a trade inside of a chart pattern, right? If you are inside of a cup and handle, if you are inside of an ascending triangle, inside of a descending triangle, inside of any chart pattern, you do not want to make any trade when you're inside of the chart pattern. Well, you can say, well, Steve, you just said the high majority of these break to the upside, so why can't I just buy right now? Buy right now is not really a strategy. If you want to trade with a chart pattern, that is not how to do it. That's how to fail. That's how to get really greedy. That's how to start losing money. That's how to start generating a lot of bad habits. You don't want to do any of those things. If you want to trade a chart pattern, here's how to do it. What you want to do is wait for a breakout and then a confirmation. This is the technical way of how to do it, right? And then I'll give you my price targets. So let's walk through this, right? The technical way to do this is that you wait for the candle to have a breakthrough, meaning let's say hypothetically this candle closes in, a handful of days from now, and this thing breaks through here and the body closes above. That would technically be called our breakthrough candle. What you want to do after that is wait for the next candle to close as a confirmation candle, okay? So this is kind of your 2-step process to trade. The breakthrough candle is basically get ready for your trade. The confirmation candle is basically do your trade now. The confirmation candle, let's hypothetically say this candle came up in the latter part of the week and closed above here like this, right? You want to wait for the following candle to close as support, okay? Regardless of how big it is, I just drew this big so you can see. You want the breakthrough candle to be followed by a confirmation candle. Now, here are some rules for the confirmation candle. You need the body holding support. This is currently at 1957. You want it holding as support. That's your confirmation candle. Once you get that confirmation candle, you place your trade, right? You need to understand before you place your trade where you're going to take profits, right? You need to understand what you're doing, and you need to understand what's going to happen on the downside, right? A smart downside play would be, okay, do you see this low here that we created? We created a low, a higher low, another higher low, another higher low. If we take out this low, not only is our chart pattern ruined, but we're probably in some trouble. So if you had that as your stop loss, where do you put your take profit, right? And again, this really comes down, we do distinct rules in my courses, but keeping it really general because it's a big change. If you're day trading, you're swing trading, what are you doing? I'll just keep it very, very general, right? If your stop loss is here because of technical reasons that are logical, okay, your take profit would really depend on how long are you going to be in this trade for, because a lot of people will look at 2 levels, okay? And this is more of a long-term time frame, but we would look at 2 structural levels. Number 1 would be right here, right? Where you had multiple candles across multiple months holding resistance at this level. So this is going to be a tough level for Ethereum, 3,284. this is going to be a very tough level. You would take profits not at this level, you would take profits like 5% below this level. Why 5% below? Once you have a key level like this that all smart money is watching, your trade probably won't be placed. Okay, you want to do it a little bit below, that way your trade is placed, right? So a smart way would be to take some profits there. Now, some people might be a little bit greedy and they want to be in the trade for longer, right? Let's say you don't want to be in the trade for 3 to 4 months. You're okay with being in the trade for like a year. If you want to be in the trade for a year, what we can do is a measured move, and then I'll show you what's happening. Okay. So what you want to do inside of an ascending triangle, you want to go towards the start of the pattern where we went from the top to the bottom, and you want to take that, you want to go over here to your line. You just want to draw a line from the top down to the bottom. You want to then pick up this little line and you want to drag it to your potential breakout candle. And what's interesting, this ascending triangle has been forming for more than a year. This is a big pattern that has big potential profits. And when you do that measure that we just did and you plug it over here, this is hypothetically saying that we had our breakthrough candle this week in this candle, and then our confirmation candle was hypothetically in the next week. We just plug it right on top of our resistance, and this tells us the price target of roughly 4,386, which goes into my next point. The first area to look for to take profits is this one. It's highly likely that Ethereum will be met with heavy resistance at precisely this area in the future, but it won't be forever. We may see this area and have a multi-week downturn to recover from this area, and then multiple weeks to come back up to overcome this area. So one area to take profits was here. The next logical area is right here at 4.6K, just to keep it simple. 4.6K is the next logical level because we do have multiple candles playing with that area. Again, if you want to take profits here, I would highly recommend about 5% below so you can get your trade into the books and see it happen, right? As opposed to just wanting to trade there and then your order's not filled. So this is what you want to do to have a logical, sensible setup to a trade like this. Again, if you are going to take profits up here, you want to be in the trade for about a year. If you're going to take profits here, you're interested to be in the trade for a handful of months. Okay. So having that information is incredibly valuable. I'm trying to give as much value as I can. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but this is Ethereum. This is the pattern we're in, and I'm pretty pumped about it. And I wanted to make these special videos for you. And again, if you're inside the FFA, this is the place. You love this already. There's so much value here, and we're just doing more and more. We're making the FFA better every day. It's still new. I started planning this years ago. It's been in the works. We've been making it for about 2 years, and we launched it a handful of months ago, and we're making it better every single day. We're making this thing better, and it's going to change so many lives. I cannot wait. Mark my words. This FFA is going to change your life, and it's going to change everybody to the right and to the left of you. This thing is a game changer, and we're building it for the future. Nothing like this exists. Let's get it. I'll see you back here in the next video. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs. You're on a roll. I believe in you. Keep striving for your success. I'll see you right back here in the next one.